Affectionately known as the digital marketing maven, Cecelia is an engineer by education and a home business owner by desire. She walked away from her 25-year career in corporate America 4 years ago and never looked back. She's helped clients as close as her hometown and as far away as Australia see the business success they desire by coaching them to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. While everyone else was screaming the sky's falling, when Facebook announced the Apple iOS ad changes, Cecelia was teaching her clients how to pivot and how to create amazing Facebook ads that generate leads, clients, and sales. Cecelia has spoken on stage, been featured in articles from Fox, CBS, and NBC, and she has over 200 training videos on her social media platforms. Cecelia has helped dozens of clients grow their business with Facebook ads, and she is here with you to share her insight and expertise for building your brand and your business online using digital marketing strategies. Please help me give a warm welcome to Cecelia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven.
Hello, and welcome to Holiday Hackathon Live, our implementation event where I am going to share with you how to implement all 8 days of the holiday marketing hacks that I have shared with you. Now, I want you to know that these hacks are not just for the holidays. These marketing strategies can be used anytime you want to give your business a boost, when you want to generate leads, grow your email list, or just make some extra sales. But since we're running into the holiday season, I thought this was the perfect time for me to introduce these holiday hacks to you. So just to recap the 8 holiday hacks that I'm going to show you how to do on today's video, I'm going to share my screen so you can look at where you can see these holiday hacks so you can understand exactly what it is that we are talking about today. All right, so this is my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please do. And this is where you're going to find the 8 days of holiday hacks. They're all labeled, so on the top left over here is day 1, why BOGO sell out during the holidays. And over here, you got day 2, about creating valuable templates and Slack files. 3 was about using free trials, demos, and incentive offers to help boost sales. Day 4 is survival guide. You can create a survival guide on everything from how to survive the in-laws or the outlaws, or how not to gain weight during the holiday season, how to keep your energy, how to stay within budget. The possibilities are limitless when you talk about holiday survival guides. And again, these tips are not just for the holidays. These are marketing strategies that are good any time of year. On day 5, we talked about creating engaging contests and challenges for social media. But what is it that everybody wants to do after the new year is lose weight? So maybe if you're going to help the wellness industry, you might want to create a challenge that starts right after the first of the year. But again, challenges and contests are great for engagement and building community. That is day 5. I gave you a bonus video talking about why faceless videos are actually killing your business. And then on day 6, we had why bundles make the best holiday package deals. In this video, I talked to you about why bundles are different from BOGO, and how bundles give you more bang for your buck than what you can get from a BOGO. They're both good, but they're used differently, and I talked about that in the day 6 video. Day 7, this is one of my favorite hacks. I'm telling you about how you can use quizzes to feel the voice of your audience. Quizzes are an excellent way to do market research to find out exactly what is in the head of your ideal client, customer, business partner. And then finally, on the video for day 8, I shared with you about collaborations and how to partner up with people for business success. So in this video, this implementation video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to implement everything that I shared with you over these 8 days of videos. Again, if you haven't watched them, head on back to my YouTube channel, because this is all about implementation, not the details of why these offers work so well. You'll get that from my YouTube channel. So go ahead and head over there and make sure you subscribe and click that bell, and then check out these videos. All right, so let's get into implementing these 8 holiday marketing strategies that you can use for the 2024 holiday season and carry all the way into 2025. So For this demonstration today, I'm going to use Meta AI. Now, I use a number of AI tools, but the ones that I use most often are Meta AI, Claude, Google Gemini, and of course, OpenAI. OpenAI is the main one that I use most often, but because I've done so much in OpenAI, I wanted to switch it up and use Meta. Use whatever platform that works for you. Gemini, Claude, and OpenAI, they all have a paid version and a free version. I believe the Meta version is just free all across the board. However, if you are unfamiliar with AI, all of these tools are the same. All they are machine and natural language programming models that when you put information in and you talk to this software as if you're having a conversation with a friend, then it's going to scour the internet and give you results. Again, it's like having a conversation. It's not like Google where you put something in and then it gives you a whole list of different links you can click on. Meta AI, OpenAI, Claude, and Gemini, these are all AI platforms that actually give you usable, tangible results that you can use, that I use specifically for my marketing. And then later on this presentation, I'm going to bring on my friend and my partner in crime and my colleague, Joe, because she's been using Midjourney AI to create amazing and stunning original art that you can use on your social posts, you can use in your videos. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can do, but she's going to show us how to use Midjourney to create original art simply and easily so you can stop scrolling through Canva trying to find the right picture. So I am here to tell you how to talk to AI to get results that you can use in your marketing and promotional materials. Joe is going to come on later to show you how to create stunning artwork that you can share on your social media. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Coming off a little cold here, so I might be a little scratchy, but I think we're going to be good and I won't have a coughing fit. Now, I have taken the liberty of pre-prompting everything, and you're going to get copies of these prompts inside of your email. But to make this flow smoothly, I've already pre-prompted everything, so we are good to go in terms of using ChatGPT effectively and efficiently in this. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying these are the prompts that I created based upon me and my business, which you'll see in a minute. When I send you these prompts, make sure you take them and modify them for you and your business. So let me grab these prompts and let's get started. All right, so before I drop this in here and let ChatGPT do its thing, the very first prompt that you always want to give ChatGPT whenever you are starting a new conversation is to tell it how you want to communicate, because that'll set the stage for everything else. So let me drop this in here and let ChatGPT flow, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Okay, so what I said, and I won't read all of these because again, you'll have these in your email. But what I told it, I said, act as a marketing expert that I've hired to help me create my holiday marketing campaigns. I'm a new client named Cecelia, and you don't know anything about me or my company except that I am a consultant and I help small and online business owners effectively use digital marketing strategy. I want to treat this conversation as if you don't have any background about our previous experience together inside of ChatGPT. I have 8 different promotions I would like to run between October 28th and December 20th. Each promotion will highlight a different offer, and I need you to help me develop, create, and market my offers. Let's get this conversation started as if I were sitting across from you as a new client. Go. So that's how I want to set the tone. And the reason why I have this sentence here, I want to, just like you don't have any background about our previous experience, you have a shit ton of conversations in here with ChatGPT. If I did not have the sentence in there, it would have pulled from these conversations to create something, but I want to do something brand new. So that's why I put that caveat in there. So we'll go through a little bit about what ChatGPT has to say. Basically, it says, before we dive into specifics, tell me more about the business. So this is where I'm going to get the next prompt to tell it more about my business. All right, so the first one that I'm going to tackle is the business, specific details of marketing strategy. So let me go ahead and grab that prompt. And I'm looking over to the left, you guys, because it's on my other screen. All right, here we go. All right, so now that this is time, so what I did was I went in there and I said, let's tackle these one at a time. So the first one, they wanted to know more about my business. So this is about my business. So I'm telling them I want to create these campaigns with these goals. So for the BOGO, I want to increase sales. For creating valuable templates, I want to grow my email list using trials and demos. I want to generate leads and increase sales. Holiday success survival guides. I want to generate leads, grow my list, and increase sales. Day 5, I want to generate leads and grow my list, so forth and so on. So I'm going to take a pause for the calls right here because I want to take a minute to explain the difference between generating leads and growing your email list because they're not the same thing. Generating leads is when someone engages with you in some way, shape, or form. Building your email list is when someone gives you their name, email, and maybe their phone number so they can get something from you. You don't necessarily get somebody's name and email when you generate leads. So that's why they're separate. So an example of generating leads is if I have a post on my social media that says something like, who's ready for holiday marketing? Or who wants my holiday marketing get started guide, right? So let's say I put that out there. Who wants my holiday marketing get started guide? Comment guide below. So that means everybody who comments guide is interested in what I have to offer. So that's how I generate a lead. And then what I can do, if it's on Facebook, is or LinkedIn, I can message them privately and say, hey, you wanted my survival guide, here's the link to get it, right? So then I can give them the link to get it, and that's where I'll capture their name and email. On that very same post, I'll have people that give me a like, that give me a thumbs up, maybe some of them give me the angry face because they're just miserable and hate life. I don't know why those people just don't scroll by, but anywho, there are people who will just give me a thumbs up or a heart, but they won't leave a comment. So that's not a lead. Now, I could reach out to them and say, hey, thank you for liking my post. What are you doing to market your business this holiday season? So even though they didn't directly comment, guide, or whatever keyword that you give them, there's still a way that I can follow up with them just by thanking them for commenting on my post and then seeing where their head is at if they want my item. But I know for a fact if they type the keyword in the comments that they most certainly want whatever it is that I'm giving away. So again, generating leads is where you ask people to take a specific action. Growing your email list is when they you give them something to enter their name and email. So that's the difference between the two. Again, not every lead gets to my email list, but people on my email list are most certainly a lead. So I just want to clarify that there. So now that I'm giving ChatGPT information about my offer, it says, okay, so campaigns 1, 3, and 6 are focused on sales. 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8 are lead gen and list growth. And let's see, now it's saying, tell me about your target audience. So it's taken all 8 days and they've broken them up into my desired outcomes. Now I want to know about my audience. Let me grab that information. Mm-hmm. Don't you just love the fast and furiousness of how ChatGPT takes our information and kicks out these awesome results? So I'm telling about my target audience. I say I want to reach my current clients with offers that increase sales since they're already familiar with me. For my other offers, I want to warm them up before I ask for the sale. For my offers that are not sales focused, I'm targeting new and small online business owners. And I will ask you for an understanding of their needs, pain points, and what makes them tick as we move through this process. I've answered their other question in terms of what my offers are by telling them my 8 days of campaign. And then I'm asking, is this enough for you to move forward on this topic, or do you need any more detail? And one of the things that I've done with all of these prompts, if you haven't noticed, probably not because I didn't point it out, is I'm asking them to confirm their understanding and ask any clarifying questions before we move forward. The reason why I put this line in here is because ChatGPT is a know-it-all, and they have a tendency to go ahead and say, oh, okay, great. And then they'll start creating all this stuff before you actually give them instructions on how to proceed. So I always put this step in here because it makes them pause and confirm. So then I can tell them the next thing I want them to do, and they don't go off on a tangent. So now it's got my audience information, and it says what I want to do to market to this audience. And then it says, once I have a better picture of their needs, blah, blah, blah. Also, I'd love to review your 8 offers in more detail. Would you like to walk through each offer, discussing specifics like pricing, delivery format, and unique selling points, or create a refined offer together, ensuring alignment with your audience's needs and pain points? So that's why I started in the beginning. I'm going to scroll up. That's why I started this in the beginning, saying act as a marketing expert I've hired to help me with my marketing campaigns, because that's what a marketing expert would do. It would talk to me and ask me, okay, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? How do you want to proceed? It sets the tone for how ChatGPT is going to communicate with me as we go through this process. So again, as you're going through this, and you're talking to ChatGPT, you're going to answer these questions specifically as they relate to your business using the ChatGPT prompts that I am using as your guide to help get the conversation started. All right, so now I'm going to tell them about my products. So let's get this copied and pasted over. All right, so I'm going to say walk through each offer. So I'm doing number 1 without explicitly saying number 1. So I'm going to give information about my offers. All right, so it's all done. And just so you know, the reason why I'm quiet while it's generating is because sometimes when my computer is generating these responses and I'm on Zoom, I sound like I'm underwater. So I want to make sure I give you the highest quality video possible. So that's why I pause and don't speak while ChatGPT does the generating. So now what I've done is I've given ChatGPT an overview of the product that I currently have in my toolbox to sell to my customers. And then I said, I want your help creating templates, swipe file, survey guides, and contest challenge ideas as we come up with the offers and so forth. So that is how I have set this tone for how it is, what I want to offer for my Black Friday marketing promotions. Now, again, this is not what I'm going to offer. It's similar, but it's not, because I got my own trick bag for what I'm doing. But I want to give you this example to show you how we can implement all 8 days of the marketing hacks that I shared with you. You don't have to implement all of them. Pick the one that resonates with you, and then let that be your holiday go-to. And then you can pick other ones throughout the holiday season as well as into the new year. You're not doing all 8. I'm just giving you 8 ideas. And also, I'm going to switch back to my YouTube channel. When I set this up from easy to a little more difficult, right? Creating a BOGO deal is easy. It's either buy one, get one free, buy one, get one half off, right? So that's pretty easy. However, partnerships and collaborations are a little more difficult. So pick your range of difficulty starting from day 1 to day 8, and pick what works for you. And I'll talk more about day 8 when we get to the end. All right. So here they're taking note of my product offering. So here's what I got. All right. Let's see. Okay. As you would like my assistance in, which is what I told it. So everything is looking good. Understand, we'll be exploring and combining and refining your existing campaign ideas later. Before moving on to promotional timing, I have one more clarifying question. Are there any specific channels or platforms you prefer or have an existing presence? Once I have this information, I'll be ready to discuss promotional timing, including my October 28th to December 20th campaign schedule. So how did it know that I had this campaign scheduled? Because I gave it 8 offers. So it took the assumption 8 offers, 8 weeks, right? Perfect. Again, ChatGPT is very intuitive, but it's all about what you put in. It's garbage in, garbage out. So when you know what to say to ChatGPT, you're going to get usable results that you can take to the bank. So I'm going to tell it that my main platforms are Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay. Oh, and then ChatGPT also likes positive reinforcement. Thank you. That's why I'm saying except for week 4, I believe it's week 4. Yes, because week 4 is the week before Black Friday. So that week we're going to do a little different. I'll share that with you here in just a second. I'm going to give you my famous disclaimer. Please confirm you understand before moving forward. Ignore those blue lines. That's a grammarly thing that drives me crazy, but it does help in some instances. Please confirm your understanding before we move forward. Okay. Before we move forward, because we already got timing in there. All right, so here it is. It's got my timeline with my weeks. It's got my Cyber Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. All of that is in there, and we are good to go. And it's got my outline, and it's got it in order, right? From week 1 to week 7. Let's see, campaign 7 and 8, they got business, quizzes, and collaboration. So we are good to go. I'm liking this timeline. I'm like, okay, this would be the point if I wanted to make adjustments, I could. But for the sake of time and this video, we're going to keep pushing on. So now it says you want to discuss content creation, email marketing, or paid advertising. So that's if I want to dive into these topics or move on to another aspect. So I'm going to say I want to move on. So I'm going to give it the details of how I want this to go. All right, so me telling it this is how I want to proceed. All right. And again, getting the confirmation of understanding so it doesn't go off on a tangent. All right, guys, so look at what we got. Awesome. I want to run a campaign similar to Amazon's lightning deals with the twist to my digital products and services. They mapped out my timeline for all 8 weeks. So here's my BOGO offer, my tell me what to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it gives me that every day of my promotional weeks. How freaking cool is that? All right, so here we are. We got all 8 of our days. So what's my next prompt? So for week 2, it's about creating a valuable template or swipe file. So in my case, I want to create a template. So the difference between a template and a swipe file is a template is like an ebook or something along those lines, like a checklist or a how-to guide. A swipe file is something that people can use, like, for instance, say you gave them a 7-series email marketing campaign. That will be like a swipe file. Again, a template is something, and an email also can be considered a template if you tell them like what to put where, but that normally would be like just the one email, like an intro email. A swipe file is usually a series. A swipe file can also be images. I recently purchased a swipe file that gave me 32 Canva images, which I'm going to pass on to you because you got this video. And again, a template is something people can use to be more productive. A swipe file is something that they can use that is already created for them so they don't have to make it. All right, so we're going to go with week 2. Let me copy this over. Because I don't already have that, right? I already have my main offer. So I'm going to take a pause here before I put week 2 in here. I just noticed it's not telling me what to do for these offers. I just noticed that. So I'm going to go back and say, this is really good. Excuse me. All right, so I'm telling them it's really good, but they're not telling me how to use the item that I already have in each promotional week. And for the weeks where it doesn't make sense to use my item, we will develop something together later in there. All right, so this should now put in there like my ebooks or my courses or whatever. So let's see what it does. Look at this. Now we got it. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. So it gave me this. It left out, and I'm doing this because I want you to see how you got to kind of schmooze ChatGPT to get the results that you want. All right, so I'm gonna say this is really good, but you left out today's promotion. I'm gonna have to word this. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna say this is really good. I don't want to say the daily promotions. What did they call that? For the daily. Let's see. I'm just gonna say daily promotions and see if it picks up on that. I don't want to say daily. I'm gonna say days of promotions within each week. That's what we'll say. Again, you gotta have a word snippet to get what you want. So let's see what happens. See now, this is something I can definitely work with. It's giving me what I can use as my own personal offers, and it's telling me how to promote during the days of each promotional week. Again, if I was doing this live in real time, I'm going to take more time to actually analyze this. But are you loving this? I am loving this because this is how I run my business. I mean, literally, I can create an entire marketing campaign in a weekend using ChatGPT. It is so valuable to my business. And it's helping my clients as well because now we don't struggle with copywriting like we used to. All right, so we're going to go with week 2, and we're going to go with the valuable template or swipe file. Again, if I was doing this for real, I would read into it a little more, but since I've already got the prompt, let's drop it in here. All right, so I'm going to say start with week 2. Here we go. And let it rip. So I said I want to create an ebook. That's a template for my week 2, focusing on productivity tips. Since I can use this as a workflow, I can use this workflow as a holiday seasonal marketing strategy upsell instead of using my toolkit. So here we go. I said I wanted it to give me chapters and lessons inside of each chapter, and we'll dig into the content later. Now I just want the outline. So it's giving me Slay the Holidays, 7 productivity secrets for busy entrepreneurs, right? So it's got my chapters, my lesson in each chapter, and I can go through, have ChatGPT create an entire ebook with this outline for me. How awesome is that, right? That's why people say create an ebook in 2 hours, because you can. All right, so now I've got my week 2 locked down and says next steps, develop the content, build the ebook layout and visuals, create bonus material. Shall we proceed? Develop the content for each lesson. So I'm going to say not at the time. Just want to nail down my offers. All right, so my next prompt is week 4. Now, week 4 is Bible guide. So let me go ahead and get my prompts over here and drop it into Meta AI, which again is just another form of ChatGPT. All right. I'm gonna say for week 4, how about we provide? So I tested all this earlier in my OpenAI ChatGPT. That's why some of these fonts are these responses are a little off, but I did want to have a blueprint to make this video go smoothly. So now I'm saying let's move on to week 4 and provide a social media post template for the 12 days of Christmas to help build engagements, generate leads, and ultimately grow my email list. Here we go. Right, so this is what it gave me. So here's an outline for 12 days of Christmas social media post template titled 12 Days of Christmas Marketing Miracle. Day 1 through 12, daily social posts with visuals, engaging captions, marketing tips, clear call to action to drive engagement. All right, so they've given me a title for each day, but they're not giving me very much content. So this is what I will say. This is good. Remember that positive reinforcement. Content for each day, including the call to action. So this should make it more comprehensive for each day. Let's see what we get. I want to say content. I'll say content for now. Let's see what happens. All right, so this expanded outline provides a comprehensive 12-day social media campaign to generate leads, grow your email list, and drive engagement. Let's look at some of these here. Image social media graphic with a holiday twist. Navigate social media like a pro this holiday season. What's your top social media challenge? With some of these other offers. Plan ahead with the holiday content calendar. What's your favorite holiday content idea? All right, so this is assuming that we have something for every single day. So if I was going to use this for real, I would go back and I would say, I don't have like this is saying, okay, on day 1, get our holiday marketing blueprint. On day 2, get our 12 days of email marketing inspiration. Day 3, get instant access to our ChatGPT marketing hacks webinar. So the thing about this is I don't have all of this stuff, right? So let's see. I'm going to say in here, if I was doing this for real, this is, and do that. With that, I will. Let's see, some of the simple items that I had in here are we're not going to do the holiday marketing blueprint. We're not going to do the 12 days of email marketing inspiration. Maybe could do that. Email marketing checklist. We can do an email marketing checklist. So I'm going to copy this one. Like the email marketing checklist. Let's see. We're not doing a webinar. We already got, maybe we could do a productivity planner tool template. That might work. That's something easy. We can ask ChatGPT to help us create. Maybe a holiday calendar template. Again, I'm just doing this because it gave us some really good ideas. This may be something I want to circle back. And I'm just gonna stop there. I don't want to end this, but you get the gist, right? All right. All right. So let's see what it gives us. All right, so now it's giving me 12 days, but this time it's incorporated in my workshop. It's incorporated in my ultimate AI toolkit, my starter kit on day 3. So yeah, so it's now including the stuff that I already have, and then I've told it we'll circle back and create some of those other things. All righty, so that's what we have. What is next on the list? So now we're going to move on to week 5, and this is the week, I said it was week 4. Let me see. No, this is week 4. My fault. Okay. So let's move on to week 4. And is that this? Okay. Right. So this is what it's giving me for my week 4. This is the week of Black Friday leaving and Cyber Monday. I want to create a worksheet of daily marketing tasks to help business owners navigate all things leading up to the, as I said, shopping of the year. All right. So here it is, daily tasks. So 7 days, November 20th to December 3rd, daily tasks. And then it gives me the breakdown of each day. So now I can use this as either a lead gen or an email list offer saying, hey, you want to maximize your holiday? Let me give you my Black Friday Giving Tuesday Marketing Madness Worksheet. I even kind of like that name, right? All right, so far, let's do a quick recap. We have created an ebook. We have created our 12 days of holidays, social media content, and now we've created a marketing madness worksheet. And so that's 3 of the 8 days. So day 1, let's see, the BOGO, I think it already gave us, I'm going to scroll back up. Okay, so BOGO, it told me to do my ultimate AI toolkit and irresistible offer starter pack, right? So they can get them both 24-hour limited time offer, and I can reduce the price or make it something that people will buy. Get the starter pack for free, right? So get the ultimate AI toolkit and the starter pack for free. So that's week 1. The template is swipe file. We just did that was the 12 days of Christmas, the template. Free trials and demos. So we haven't done this. So let's see what it's talking about. Email, social media, free trials. Okay, use my workshop and then give them access to it for maybe 7 days, right? They get 7 days. If they want to keep it, then they'll pay $49. So maybe I'll give it to them to try it out for 7 days. Or maybe I'll say, I'll charge you $7. If you like it, then I'll charge you another $42. I mean, there's so many things I can do with this. So I was already giving my free trial demo. We created the Black Friday and Cyber Monday prep. So now we're at week 4, which is day 4 of our holiday marketing hacks. So I'm gonna scroll down, get started again. I hope I'm not giving you vertigo. Let me get my prompt ready first. All right. So social media promote. Oh, the holiday survival guide. All right. So let me ask it to create a holiday themed survival guide. So let me do this. So let's do week 5. And I'm going to put it as a video series because as you can see, I don't mind being on video. So let me copy this. And I'm going to say, thanks. Video series. AI marketing holiday themed survival guides for AI marketing as a video series. I'm trying to get an ebook as a video series. Now, so I know what this keyword difficulty score is. What that is basically saying I want to keep SEO optimized title because I'm going to put this on YouTube and I want it to be between 40 and 60. That's the sweet spot for me with my video titles because if you go to 0, that means nobody's searching for it. If you go to 100, that means too many people are searching for it. You'll get drowned out. Also, I like to use SEO optimized long tail titles. Okay. Long tail titles are where things are just longer. So an example of a long tail title, for instance, if I wanted to target network marketers, I wouldn't just say network marketers in the title. I would say network marketers looking for digital marketing strategies. Network marketers looking for digital marketing strategies is a long tail title. All right, so let's let it go and see what happens. And yes, I see the word and it's misspelled. So now it's giving me ideas of videos that I can do that can help with with my AI marketing survival guide. So these are all ideas of videos that I can create. I can also go back in and now ask them to create a video script for me. What I love about video scripts is that I can download the script to my phone in my teleprompter, and then I can put the script in front of me and I can read it from my teleprompter on my phone, and it appears as though I am very polished as a videographer because I am reading it and it's going to be optimized again to sound very good, very professional. So for those of you who struggle with going on video, or you're a little apprehensive because you don't know what to say, using a teleprompter on your phone is so easy. And again, it makes you sound very professional and polished. So if you don't have a teleprompter, go to your App Store or Google Play Store, whatever it is. If you have an iPhone or Google, download a teleprompter, and always get a teleprompter that has an unlimited number of words, right, that you can use. And sometimes they'll say words, sometimes character, but whatever it is, you want it to be unlimited. You want it to be something that you can download to your phone, right? Because some of those teleprompters make you download it to their software, and then you got to email it to yourself. Don't get those. Get ones to where when you record the video, when the video's done, you can save it to your phone. And then from your phone, you can upload it in Instagram, Facebook, or wherever it is that you want to go with that. But yeah, I love using a teleprompter. Most of the time I can do videos off the fly, like I'm doing with this one. But sometimes I do like to use a prompter just to together to make sure it's concise and I'm covering everything I want to say. But now I've got all these video ideas as far as what I can use for an AI marketing survival guide video series. I don't have to do all 12 of these. I can pick 3 of them and it's still a series, right? Kind of like what I did with the 8 days of holiday hacks, right? I did 8 days of videos for you guys. All right, so that is week 5, I believe. We have week 6. The survival guide. The survival guide is, let's see, where is the survival guide? Week 4. So we're going to keep jumping all around here. That's okay. All right, so we got the survival guide. So now the next one on the list is the, so I'm not doing these in order, but that's okay. All right, so let me go ahead and copy this. Back over my AI. All right, so for week 7, I'm gonna let it go. I do an online quiz. Let me give you some, but let me let this go first, and then we'll circle back. All right, so for this quiz, what I said was, right, let's see, the online quiz, since we're now past Black Friday to Giving Tuesday, we need to help business owners get set for 2025. The quiz should analyze their preparedness to get new customers during the first 30 days of 2025. This will be a scoring quiz with no more than 8 questions. There are 5 answers to each question, and each answer has a score of 1 to 5 for A to E. From a scoring perspective, 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 30 to 40. I should have said 31 to 40. Where 0 is totally unprepared, and 30 to 40 is very prepared with opportunities to expand on what they're already doing for better results. This is what we got. We go. So basically, this quiz can have a score. I guess 0 is not an option. You can have a score of 5 all the way up to 40, right? So if they pick E, for every answer, the score is 40. If they pick A, for every answer, the score is 5, and then everywhere in between. So of course, I will need to update these ranges, but again, this is for demonstration purposes only. But how can you use this quiz? Well, this gives you insight into where your customers are if you want to help them prepare for 2025, which is something that I want to do. So what I can use this for is to then market them something that will help them get started, whether it's my coaching program, whether it's a DIY course. This gives me ideas on where they're at in their 2025 preparedness. Now, there are a number of quiz softwares out there that you can use. My personal favorite is Interact, and I don't get an affiliate offer from this, so I can say it. and not violate FTC regulations, but it's interact.com. I'm not an affiliate, but I love their quiz software. Not only is it easy to use, but got a ton of pre-built quizzes in there. So if you don't want to use a scoring quiz and you want to use a different type of quiz to be more intuitive, those quizzes are in there. And not only that, the support inside of Interact is really good to help you understand the right quiz for your business. Or if you don't want to do a scoring quiz, but you don't want to pay the monthly fee for Interact, I'm going to show you how to do this using Google. You have a Google account, which you should. You can go into new Google Forms. You can create your own quiz. So I did this for the, I didn't do this for the day 8 video. I did a blank form, but it's the same thing whether you do a quiz or a form. So I will pick quiz, which I'm not going to do right now. I did it for the form for day 8. So what I did, the video on day 8, I offered people my power enrollment call script, which is what this is, my power enrollment call script. And you do the same thing, whether it's a form or a quiz, right? You just put your questions in here. You add your questions. There's the different types of questions are that I like to use. All right, our short answer, which is like name, email. There's long answer if you want somebody to give you a little more information. There's multiple choice, so they can only pick one. And then I don't use this very often, but there are check boxes if you want them to more than one. And then the other one that I use is this one, where I want them to give me a value on a scale of 1 to 10. So this is an example of a form, but like I said, quizzes are the same thing. So what I would do, I'm just going to show you briefly here. I'm just going to add a new, I'm going to copy this one. No, I'm going to copy one that already has 5 to it. Okay, close enough. So I'm gonna click on this, so I'm gonna copy it, and then I'll delete it. I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'll go in here. Oops, I'll go here. And then I would just copy the question. And I would do the same thing if this was a blank form. It says in there. I'm not gonna keep it because it'll keep it for quiz, and this is live. Then I will go in there, and I will copy all the answers, and I will put them down. The one thing that I would not do is I wouldn't put the point scores in there. The reason why is because I want them to give me their name and email in order to get their score. So I wouldn't have these points in here. I would just know they're A, B, C, D. What you can do is when I get the quiz, inside of the responses, which is something, inside of the settings, which is something that I do very often, you can then send them a confirmation message that says, thank you for taking our quiz. Check your email for your results. And then in the email, you can not only send them their quiz answers, I think there's somewhere in here where you can send them quiz answers. Let's see here, responses. Let's see. Yeah, you can send them a copy of their responses, right? Always send them a copy of their responses. And you can send them the scoring page, so that way they would know how to score their own quiz. And then you can also tell them, if you scored this, then do this. And all of them should lead to them either getting something from you or having a conversation with you. So that's a cool way that you can use quizzes with free software from Google if you're not ready to have money for Interact or any of those other quiz softwares that are out there. All right, so this is our quiz, which is going back to YouTube. 7. All right, so we got our BOGO deal that helped us, they helped us set it up. We got our people for our temporary swap files, our free trial and demos that's already using our own products. We did our holiday guide, which I believe was the 12 days of Christmas. We did the content ideas, and then bundles, again, that's using my own products, so I don't need to help with bundles. And we just created a quiz, and I showed you how you can use Google as a free tool to get that quiz out to the world. So now the last one, which is the most difficult, but it's not impossible, is the collaboration. So the reason why I say this one is the most difficult but not impossible is for 2 reasons. One, you got to find the right people or business to partner with. And 2, you've got to tell them why they should do business with you. I heard a guy say this very well the other day. All of us, including me, all of us are listening to the same radio station, WIIFM, which stands for What's in it for me. So when you want to partner with someone, I've got a template for you. And on my YouTube channel, I'm just going to go with this. It's gonna start playing, but we'll stop it. So. So I pause this on in the description of this video. Got this link to access the partner up worksheet. So when they click on this link to get the partner up worksheet, they're going to go, like I'm saying this, let me test it out. So what they should go to, right, so here is a link to have this conversation. So this is a link that they get to them a template, and you, by the way, when you go back to watch these videos, this is your template for how to have these conversations. So since we're here and I'm doing this I don't want them to get the template directly like this. I want them to fill out my opt-in page. So this is how you can get people to fill out this page. So I'm gonna go to send in my Google Sheet link, and then I want a short link. I'm gonna copy this link. I'm gonna go back over to my YouTube, and now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna edit here. It's not, so let's go back. Oh, because I was in my live channel. It'll let me edit it here. Nope. So let me go into my YouTube studio. Studio. All right. So what I'm doing is for the people who want this list on the collaboration, I don't want to just this one from the YouTube video. I want to collect their name and email so I can market to them later. So this again is a template for how you can start a conversation with someone that you want to partner with. All right, so let me copy this. Click here to get instant access. And I'll go back to my form. Place that there. So there's my form. So in the form, when they fill it out, let me move this out the way, close that. Okay, so in the responses, this is the link. Once they fill out the form with their name and email and stuff that I have as far as the questions, then once they're done with this, then they'll get the link right here, get access to that template so they can start conversation. So how am I going to use this inside of ChatGPT? Well, again, you want to make sure that you're partnering with the right people because all people are not a good fit for your business. One of the reasons why I partner with Joe for the Holiday Hackathon is because I'm not good at AI art and I don't use Midjourney at all, but she is a beast when it comes to creating stunning original photos for whether it's just artsy stuff or social media stuff. She can even put your face on stuff. She is really, really good. So you're in for a treat to get the trade from her. All right, but it's good for us to partner, right? So I do the text and the promotional and marketing stuff. She does the visuals with the image creation. So we make a great team. And that's what you want when you partner up with someone, because what happens is you're going to introduce your audience to them and they're going to introduce your audience to you. So if you both do the same thing, then you're going to cannibalize each other. But if you do something complementary, then it becomes a win-win for everybody. All right, so let's get the prompt. Back to my Meta AI. I'm saying fantastic. We're almost done with my holiday promotion calendar. Week 8 is totally on me. I already have my pitch deck, which is the template I just showed you. Can you help me understand the type of people / business / partner with? All right, friends, there you have it. Here's what's saying. The goals, and then influencers, marketing agency, business coaches, industry events, telling me ideas for candidates, more ideas of what I can do as far as offering my services to someone to make it advantageous or at least attractive enough for them to consider partnering with me. Gives me characteristics, all of this. Like, I love ChatGPT. And again, whatever ChatGPT platform you use, whether it's Meta AI, Gemini, OpenAI, or Claude, or whatever one you use for yourself, you're going to get similar results to what I've shared with you today. So let me stop sharing. You're going to get similar results to what I showed you today. It may be off a little bit, but that's okay, because you always got to come in and refine it and make it fit your business. So again, you're going to get the prompts that I used in today's video. You got them in your email already. So use those prompts to decide which holiday marketing hack you want to implement for the holidays, and then start planning your marketing hacks going into the new year. And remember, everything that I shared with you in the 8 Days of Hacks book, in my YouTube channel, and what I showed you is possible inside of ChatGPT is something you can do all year round. And you should do all year round, because your business is not just a business for the holidays, it's a business that can sustain you for life.